Hello, my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We will start just within 2 minutes. Some people are joining. Okay. So good morning, one and all. As you know that we are meeting after very long time. So just minute. Okay. So we have started the nuclear power plant related to this our lecture. Now what we will do, we will just revise within 5 minutes what we have studied into this particular in the previous lecture, and then we will go for the site selection criteria. Okay. Now see, in this way we have studied the we have started the nuclear power plant where the whatever the nuclear energy is there, that is converted into the electrical energy, that is nuclear power station. Okay. So which elements that which we are going to use into this particular nuclear power station for the generation of electrical energy? Uranium or thorium. And this all reaction is takes place into one part, which is nothing but the special apparatus, which is called as nothing but the nuclear reactor, or you can just call it as nothing but the reactor. Okay. So what happens, whatever the heat energy which is generalized, which is used to raise the temperature, and whatever the heat or whatever the steam is there, that is going to be inserted on this particular turbine, where steam energy is converted into the mechanical energy. And when turbine drives that particular alternator, mechanical energy is going to be converted into the electrical energy. So we have seen after that the basic two reactions are there: fission and fusion reaction. In the nuclear fission reaction, heavy nucleus is split up into two smaller nuclear and releasing the energy. And in the nuclear fusion reactor, two lighter nuclei get combined to each other, and they will going to release the energy. Now this is shown here. After that, we have studied this particular, what we can say, typical layout, which consists of the nuclear reactor, where the all nuclear reactions, it may be nuclear fission and nuclear fusion reaction takes place. Hot metal which is going to pass through this particular heat exchanger, where the temperature has been increased. Then on whatever the increased temperature, steam is going to be inserted onto this particular turbine, which is connected to the alternator, and the electrical energy is going to be generated. This particular typical layout we have studied, or we have studied up to this particular point. Now the main important part, the many of the time, why I am telling many of the time, because most of the time into the examination they will going to focus on this part only, that the site selection criteria for nuclear power plant. Because I will tell you, because in this particular nuclear power plant, as far as the site selection criteria is concerned, there are two main important points which we need to consider. Okay. See, first of all, the following points we have to consider as far as the site selection for the nuclear power plant. Okay. So first and foremost important point in each and every power plant, this point comes into the picture, which is nothing but the availability of water. Okay, this point comes into the picture, which is nothing but the availability of water. As you know that for the every power plant, it's a proper functioning and working, the water should be available into abundant form. So the water should be available in the abandoned form for the proper operation of this particular nuclear power plant. Okay, so that's why you are going to say the nuclear power plant is constructed near to this what we can say ocean, or near to the river, or what we can say near to the any lake. Okay, so in this way the nuclear power plant is going to be constructed. बघा तुम्ही जर न्यूक्लिअर पॉवर स्टेशन आपले बघितले तिथं मेन इम्पॉर्टंट पॉइंट कुठे आहे न्यूक्लिअर पॉवर स्टेशन मध्ये, जो की आपल्याला अवेलेबल पाहिजे, दॅट इज नथिंग बट दी वॉटर. ओके, सो in order to get that particular water, the nuclear power plant is constructed near to river, otherwise near to ocean or near to lake. म्हणजे जिथं पाण्याचा साठा भरपूर प्रमाणात अवेलेबल आहे अशा ठिकाणी त्याच्या शेजारी न्यूक्लिअर पॉवर प्लांट काय केलेले असतात, दे आर गोइंग टू बी constructed. Okay, next the two important point which are nothing but the disposal of waste and distance from the populated areas. See, the second point is nothing but the disposal of waste. Now what type of disposal is going to be disposal in the sense of what? See, when after the completion of this particular nuclear reaction, in this particular nuclear reactor, some radioactive material, okay, which is hazardous, okay, the radioactive material which is hazardous is going to be produced in this particular nuclear fission or nuclear fusion reaction. Okay, काय होतंय, ज्यावेळेस न्यूक्लिअर फिजन किंवा न्यूक्लिअर फ्युजन रिएक्शन असतात, ज्या न्यूक्लिअर रिएक्टर मध्ये काय होते, दे आर गोइंग टू बी हॅपन ऍट दॅट टाइम द रेडिओ एलिमेंट जे की हॅझार्डस आहेत, ओके, that is going to be produced in this particular reaction. So the question arises, where to dispose that particular waste, because these radioactive elements are hazardous to nature. Okay, these whatever the radioactive element produced, these are hazardous to the nature. That's why the site selection, whenever we are going to select the site for the nuclear power plant, that in that particular point we need to consider one point, that the disposal, whatever the waste produced, that should be disposed in proper way, so that it will not, what we can say, it will not create that much impact, or it will not hazard to the environment in what I can say more like the greater percentage. म्हणजे ज्या वेळेस तुम्ही ते रेडिओ डिस्पोज करताय, ते अशा ठिकाणी डिस्पोज झाले पाहिजे की त्याचा एन्व्हायरमेंटवर किंवा एखाद्या पर्टिक्युलर स्पीसीजवर त्याचा इम्पॅक्ट कमी झाला पाहिजे. त्यामुळे आपण साइट सिलेक्ट करताना अशी साइट सिलेक्ट करायची की नियर टू दॅट पर्टिक्युलर साइट there should be availability for the disposal of the radioactive waste, which should not harm the environment as well as the species, or you can clearly say that what we can say, whatever the human being which is living nearer to that particular power plant. Okay, त्यामुळं as see, the energy generated in the nuclear power plant is obviously more as compared to the other power plant, but the main important concern in the nuclear power plant that we need to think is the disposal of the radioactive material which is produced after the nuclear reaction. म्हणजे न्यूक्लिअर रिएक्शन झाल्यानंतर जे काय रेडिओएक्टिव्ह मटेरियल प्रोड्यूस होणार आहे, वेस्ट मटेरियल, त्याचं डिस्पोजल कसं करायचं, दिस इज द मेन टास्क इन दिस पर्टिक्युलर न्यूक्लिअर रिएक्शन. गॉट इट एव्हरीबडी? So that's why I am telling you, many of the time they will going to ask the question that site selection for the nuclear power plant, which point we need to consider whenever we are going to select the site. सगळ्यांना हे कळलंय का? Disposal of waste. Everybody got this particular point, disposal of waste. Everybody got this point, disposal of waste.
Yes, sir.
Okay, And again I am asking whether full screen is visible. No?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The third point is nothing but the distance from populated areas. Okay. Now see, distance from the populated areas. I have already told you what happens. The radioactive materials are produced. We are going to dispose that radioactive material. But if we are going to dispose that radioactive material near to the populated area, or the area which is near to the which area where people are staying, what happen? It will causes a harmful effect on that particular human being or whatever the person which is living in that particular area. आपण जर ते रेडिओ मटेरियल डिस्पोज केले कुठं पॉप्युलेटेड एरिया, जिथं पॉप्युलेटेड एरिया आहे किंवा जिथं ह्युमन बिईंग राहतात तिथं, सो व्हॉट हॅपन, इट विल कॉजेस हार्मफुल इम्पॅक्ट ऑन दॅट पर्टिक्युलर human being or whatever the person which is living in that particular community. Okay, so by taking this consideration into your amount, what we have to do, the distance of the particular nuclear power plant, it should be away from the populated areas. म्हणजे काय, त्या पॉप्युलेटेड एरियाज किंवा जिथे ह्युमन बिईंग्स राहत आहेत किंवा जिथे एक डिफरंट अॅनिमलचं हे आहे, काय म्हणतो, हॅबिच्युअल आहे, तिथून आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, व्हॉट एव्हर दी डिस्टन्स ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर न्यूक्लिअर पॉवर स्टेशन, इट शुड बी अवे, तिथून दूर असलं पाहिजे, जेणेकरून काय व्हायला पाहिजे, इट शुड नॉट अफेक्ट दी पर्टिक्युलर populated areas. Got it, everyone? Everyone got this point? Distance from the populated areas.
Yes, sir.
See, whenever some will ask, we should know the exactly cause behind it. Only the site selection criteria, these points are there, that is okay, but we should know the exact and particular reason behind it for that particular point also, that is distance from the populated areas. Okay, and fourth point, that is nothing but the transportation facilities. So as you know that transportation facilities for every particular, what we can say, for every power plant, in order to establish that particular power plant, we require the different heavy machineries, so that should be transported easily to that particular point. That's why the transportation facilities are also necessary. Sometimes transportation facilities are also necessary in order to what, dispose that radioactive waste. Okay, so see, I will give you an example. If one power plant is situated here and we have decided that we have to dispose that radioactive material away from 10 kilometers from this point. Okay, so whether it is possible for human being to take that all radioactive material in their hand and go to that particular site and dispose it? No. So we for particular site जिथे आपण ठरवलेलं आहे की आपण इथं रेडिओ मटेरियल डिस्पोज करणार आहे, तिथपर्यंत जायला आपल्याला कमीत कमी ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन फॅसिलिटीज पाहिजेत. सो फॉर एव्हरी पॉवर प्लांट, in order to reach that particular site, hello, whether screen is visible? Hello, screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Reply fast, don't wait.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry for this particular disturbance problem. So there are 4 important points that we need to consider, is nothing but the 4. There are 4 site selection criteria that we need to think. Which are that particular site selection criteria? First, availability of water. Whatever the water required for this particular operation of this particular power plant, that should be available in the abundant form. Okay, then next is nothing but the disposal of waste. See, whenever we are going to consider any particular point, whenever we are going to consider the particular point related to the disposal of waste of this particular radioactive material which is going to be generated in the nuclear reaction in the nuclear power plant, what we have to do, its disposal is a very important task. So where to dispose that particular material? So we have to select the such site where the disposal possible very easily. म्हणजे डिस्पोजल लगेच झालं पाहिजे. लगेच म्हणजे काय, ती साईट अशी पाहिजे की तिथं आपण डिस्पोजल केल्यावर इट शुड नॉट harm the environment or it will less cause the effect to that particular environment. The third point that we need to consider, that is nothing but the distance from populated areas. Okay, so see, whatever these particular radioactive materials are there, they are going to cause the what we can say, they are harmful to the human beings. Okay, or they are going to cause the impact on the different species. So we have to select the site so that it should be away from the populated areas. And the transportation facilities, as you know that for what we can say, in order to establish the heavy power plant, we require different apparatus or different technologies like this one. If we have to transport that up to that particular point or up to that particular site, the transportation facility should be easily available. Okay, so see, from the above mentioned point, it becomes apparent that the ideal choice for the nuclear power station would be nearer to the sea or river and away from the thickly populated areas. What we need to consider whenever we are going to consider the particular nuclear power plant, what will be the its ideal site choice? The ideal site choice would be it is nearer to the sea or river and it is away from the thickly populated areas. म्हणजे काय, आपले काय म्हणतो, सी समुद्र किंवा नदीच्या जवळ आणि जिथं दाट लोकवस्ती आहे त्याच्यापासून दूर. इट इज अवे फ्रॉम दी थिकली पॉप्युलेटेड एरियाज. Everybody got this one? That's why I am saying many of the time the question arises related to this point only. ह्या particular point वरच question विचारला जातोय. कळलेलं आहे कसं करणार? Because the site selection criteria for the nuclear power plant is very important. Got it everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The two important site selection criteria, these are nothing but the disposal of waste and distance from the populated areas. These two are the important point. हे जर दोन पॉइंट तुम्ही त्याच्यामध्ये लिहायचं राहिला, then there is no use of this particular site selection criteria for this particular nuclear power plant. Okay, availability of water and this particular transportation facility, these are common to I think each and every power plant, but the two main things that we are going to include, that is nothing but the disposal of waste and distance from the populated areas. Okay, so these are nothing but the site selection criteria. हे पण तुम्हाला माहित पाहिजे, which should be ideal choice. Ideal choice for the nuclear power station would be nearer to sea and river and away from the thickly populated areas. This particular point is going to be asked into the this particular point is going to be asked into the MCQ also. हा point MCQ मध्ये सुद्धा विचारला जाण्याची शक्यता आहे. So you can remind it, or you can, if you want, you can write it in your notebook. Nearer to the sea or river and away from the thickly populated areas. Got it everyone? Okay, now we will move towards the next point, and which is the very important point. Okay, what they are going to tell you, write the short note on typical structure for the nuclear reactor. What they will going to ask, write the short note on the typical structure for the nuclear reactor. So what is nuclear reactor? I have already told you. What is that? A nuclear reactor is the chamber or is the apparatus or is the vessel where the nuclear fission or fusion reactors is going to be takes place. Everybody got this one? सगळ्यांना कळले का न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर म्हणजे काय? The nuclear reactor, the nuclear reactor is the particular apparatus where the nuclear reaction is going to take place. कळलंय का सगळ्यांना? हा पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंट ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही शॉर्ट नोट लिहिताय, हा पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंट तिथं आलाच पाहिजे. डायरेक्ट राईट शॉर्ट नोट ऑन न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर म्हणलं की न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर कन्सिस्ट ऑफ दीज आर 4 पार्ट असं म्हणणं नॉट इम्पॉर्टंट. व्हॉट वी हॅव टू राईट? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हॅव टू राईट द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर. त्या न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टरचं काय आहे, न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टरचं फंक्शन काय आहे ते तुम्हाला काय करायचं आहे? यू हॅव टू जस्ट राईट इन 1 सेंटेन्स. व्हॉट इज दॅट? A nuclear reactor is a apparatus where this particular nuclear reaction is going to take place. Okay. Now see here, this is the particular typical structure of this particular nuclear reactor which is shown here. Nuclear reactor चे जे particular structure आहे ते आपल्याला इथे दाखवलेलं आहे. Now see, it consists of different parts. आता ते कोणते कोणते पार्ट्स आहेत त्या न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर मध्ये? वी आर गोइंग टू सी इन डिटेल ना. सो फर्स्ट पार्ट, फ्यूएल. सो फ्यूएल इज नथिंग बट द व्हाट? फ्यूएल इज नथिंग बट द वन ऑफ द सब्सटेंस व्हिच इज यूज्ड फॉर दिस पर्टिक्युलर न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन. ओके, जिथून न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन स्टार्ट होणार आहे की जो पर्टिक्युलर सब्सटेंस न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन साठी हेल्पफुल आहे.
हॅलो, screen is not changed.
Screen is not visible.
Change.
Whether it is going to be changed. Now see whether you are seeing nuclear reactor.
No.
Then what you are seeing? No, then what you are
Side
getting?
selection.
Side selection. Okay, I will.
Yes,
just,
sir.
now I will share. Now whether visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now nuclear reactor is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see here. This is the particular structure of this particular nuclear reactor. इथं right hand side ला सगळ्यांना दिसते का हे particular structure of this nuclear reactor? Everybody is visible?
Yes, sir.
See, first and important part in this particular nuclear reactor is fuel. So which fuel? Fuel is nothing but the one of the substance that which we are going to use or which will help us for the nuclear reaction. Okay, so which is the best fuel? The fuel best, we can't say it is the fuel. The commonly used fuel which is nothing but the uranium for the nuclear reaction. Okay, बघा इथं आता तुम्हाला जर तुम्ही हे बघितलं, हे जे ब्लॅक कलरली दाखवलेलं आहे, whatever this particular which is showing by this black color, this is nothing but the nuclear fuel. Okay, दिसते का सगळ्यांना? मी इथे डार्क करतोय. Everybody, whether it is visible to you, this is the particular nuclear fuel. Okay, which is that particular nuclear fuel that which we are going to use? कुठला असणार आहे हे तर सगळ्यांना पाठ पाहिजे. It should be by heart. Which is the particular fuel that which we are going to use in this particular nuclear reaction?
Coal.
Shruti, whether we are using coal, how many times I have repeated? Which fuel is there? Can I write
Uranium.
here? Correct. It is nothing but the uranium. Which is nothing but the uranium. Coal is as the particular fuel that we have used in the which power plant? We have used in the thermal power plant. In this particular nuclear power plant, the fuel that which we are going to use for the nuclear reaction is nothing but the uranium. Shruti, whether you have got this one?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The fuel. Now the second and foremost important part, that is nothing but the moderator. So what is the function of moderator? See, as we know that in this particular nuclear reactions, neutrons are involved. Okay, so whenever the neutrons are going to be generated, the energy of this particular neutrons are going to be high. या न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टन्स या न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन मध्ये जे काही न्यूट्रॉन्स आहे त्यांची एनर्जी ही खूप हाय असते. ओके, इट मे बी अ न्यूक्लियर फिजन रिएक्शन or it may be a nuclear fusion reaction. So what is the function of this particular moderator? The function of this particular moderator is to slow down the energy of the neutrons which is generated in the particular nuclear reactions. कळलेलं का सगळ्यांना काय फंक्शन आहे मॉडरेटरचं? व्हॉट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ मॉडरेटर? टू स्लोज डाऊन एनर्जी कुणाची कमी करायची? व्हॉट एव्हर द न्यूट्रॉन्स विच इज प्रोड्यूस्ड whether visible screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर दिसते का सगळ्यांना आता?
Yes, sir.
क्लिअर दिसते का न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर? हे काय व्हायला लागले, कॉलेजच्या इंटरनेटचा थोडा प्रॉब्लेम व्हायला. आता मी माझ्या पर्सनल नेटवरच कनेक्ट केलेला आहे. ओके, सो व्हॉट हॅपन्स, सी हिअर, व्हॉट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर मॉडरेटर? Function of this particular moderator is to slow down the energy of the neutron which is involved in the nuclear fission process or nuclear fusion process. But generally in the nuclear reactor, nuclear fission process is going to be happen. कळले का सगळ्यांना? What is the function of moderator? Everybody got the function of moderator? Everybody got this function of moderator?
Repeat,
Now,
sir.
so what is the function of moderator? काय म्हणणार आहे? What is the function of moderator? Slows down. Slows down म्हणजे काय? कमी करणं. कुणाची एनर्जी कमी करणं? To whose energy we have to reduce? The neutrons which is involved in the nuclear reactions. आपण काय म्हणलेले? At the time of starting, what we have seen in the nuclear, whether it may be a nuclear fission reaction or it may be a nuclear fusion reaction, the high amount of energy is going to be produced. As see, in the nuclear fission reaction, whatever the different neutrons are going to be generated, what happens? They are having high energy with them. So what we have to do? We have to reduce their energy. Okay, so who is going to perform the function to reduce their energy? The moderator function is to slows down the energy of this particular to slows down the energy of this particular neutrons which is involved in this particular which process? Nuclear reaction process. कळले का सगळ्यांना? Now the third and foremost important part is nothing but the reflector. आता बघा, reflector काय? Reflector, its name itself suggests that what is going to reflect. Okay, so what happens in this reflector? I will tell you. As you know that all neutrons are going to take place part in the neutral reactions. Okay, but what happens? Some of the neutrons are there. They are, instead of taking part into this particular nuclear reaction which is going to be happened here, what they are going to do? म्हणजे जे काय इथं पार्टिसिपेट न करता ते काय होत आहे? दे आर गोइंग टू अवे फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंट. ह्या पॉइंट पासून ते पर्टिक्युलर काय जात आहेत? अवे जात आहेत. सो व्हॉट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर रिफ्लेक्टर? त्यांना परत रिफ्लेक्ट बॅक कुठं करणं? टू दिस पर्टिक्युलर ओरिजिनल पॉइंट. दॅट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ दिस पर्टिक्युलर रिफ्लेक्टर. कळले का सगळ्यांना? The function of this particular reflector is to reflect back the neutron which is not involved in this particular nuclear fission process. म्हणजे असे काही ठराविक न्यूट्रॉन्स असणार आहेत जे की काय करणार आहेत या प्रोसेस मध्ये? देर आर सम इन स्मॉल अमाउंट जे काय पार्टिसिपेट नाहीत करणार. व्हॉट हॅपन्स? मग ह्या चेंबरच्या बाहेर गेल्यावर काय? त्यांना काय करायचंय? फक्त परत रिफ्लेक्ट कुठं करायचंय? टू द पार्ट वेअर दिस पर्टिक्युलर न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन इज गोइंग टू टेक्स प्लेस. This is nothing but this reflector is going to perform this particular function. Reflector. Now what it going to suggest? Reflector. It will reflect the neutrons. Okay, so this is the third part which is involved in this particular the nuclear reactor. And the very most important part is control rods. What is going to do? Control rods. So what is its function? Control. काय करते? Rods आहेत. कशाचे? These rods are made from generally cadmium. What it going to do? See, as you know that our nuclear reaction, if some of the nuclear reaction is going to be happen, and if you are not going to control that nuclear reaction, so what happen? There may be chances of explosion. Okay, आपण त्या काय एक्सप्लोज होण्याचे चान्सेस आहेत, तिथे एक्सप्लोजन होण्याचे चान्सेस आहेत. आपण जर ती न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन कंट्रोल नाही केली, there may be chances of explosion or bursting out. Okay, so in order to reduce that, what I can say, explosion किंवा ती particular nuclear reaction control कोण करते? This particular nuclear reaction is controlled by this particular control rod which is shown here. आले का लक्षात? Control rods are generally made up from the cadmium. So what is the exactly function of this particular control rod? What happens in this particular nuclear reaction? If we are not going to control the nuclear reaction, there may be chances that explosion होऊ शकते किंवा bursting out होऊ शकतं. मग ती nuclear reaction control कशी करायची? That nuclear reaction is going to be controlled by this control rod. मग आता हा control rod काय करतो? What is this cadmium is going to do? It absorb the electron. It absorb the neutron. जे काही nuclear reaction मध्ये neutrons आहेत त्यांना तो काय करतो? Absorb करून घेतो. And it will control this particular nuclear reaction. सगळ्यांना कळलंय का? न्यूक्लिअर कंट्रोल रॉड कशी रिएक्शन कंट्रोल करतो किंवा रिएक्शन का कंट्रोल करणं गरजेचं आहे? Why it is necessary to control the reaction? Why it is necessary? Because the explosion is going to be happen if we are not going to control the nuclear reaction. बघा तुम्हाला सांगतो, आता आपण न्यूक्लिअर फ्युजन रिएक्शन मध्ये काय म्हणतोय? हा एक न्यूक्लियस आहे, त्याच्यापासून अजून दोन न्यूक्लियर तयार होणार, परत ह्याच्यापासून अजून दोन न्यूक्लियर तयार होणार, ह्याच्यापासून अजून दोन न्यूक्लियर तयार होणार. ही प्रोसेस काय अशी कंटिन्युअस आहे, पण कुठं तर आपल्याला ती काय करणं गरजेचं आहे? व्हॉट वी नीड टू डू? वी हॅव टू कंट्रोल दिस पर्टिक्युलर प्रोसेस. अँड व्हेनेवर वी आर गोइंग टू कंट्रोल दिस पर्टिक्युलर प्रोसेस, the important part that it should be involved, that is nothing but the control rods. Okay, that should be a control rods. So control rods, what it going to do? It will control this reaction. These control rods are made up from the cadmium. What they are going to do? They are going to absorb the neutrons and it will control this particular reaction. कळलेलं आहे का सगळ्यांना? Everybody got this function of this control rod?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the next part is nothing but the coolant. But see here which coolant we are using? It's nothing but the hot coolant. Hot coolant is the sense. What is its function? To increase the temperature. What is the function of the coolant? To increase the temperature. That's why name is given here, hot coolant. What is that? It is nothing but the hot coolant. Okay, in order to increase the temperature of this particular, whatever this generator energy, we have to increase the temperature. For this particular coolant are going to be used. And the last and very most important part, that is radiation shield. बघा हे बाहेरचं जे काय आहे, हे काय बाहेरचं जे काय आहे त्याला तुम्ही काय म्हणणार आहे? रेडिएशन शिल्ड. शिल्ड म्हणजे आपण थोडक्यात काय आपण शिल्ड मध्ये त्याला काय म्हणतो इन मराठी? व्हॉट वी कॅन कॉल्ड ॲज अ शिल्ड? कॅन एनीबडी नोज द मीनिंग ऑफ शिल्ड इन मराठी? Correct. Its meaning in Marathi we can call it is nothing but the dhal. Okay, so what happened? Whatever the radiation shield, as you know that in this particular different radioactive elements are involved. Okay, so due to this particular radioactive element कुठले आहे युरेनियम, त्याच्यापासून तो प्रोसेस मध्ये गेल्यानंतर if it is going to be involved in the nuclear reaction, what happen, there may be chances that the different radiations are going to be produced. Okay, so in order to protect from these particular radiations, this particular radiation shield is used. Okay, काय होणार आहे, जे काही रेडिओ एलिमेंट आहेत, कुठला युरेनियम हा ज्यावेळेस न्यूक्लिअर फ्युजन प्रोसेस मध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व्ह होणार आहे, त्याच्यापासून वेगवेगळे रेडिएशन्स तयार आहेत. इट मे बी अल्ट्राव्हायोलेट रेडिएशन्स और इट मे बी what I can say different beams which is harmful for the human being. So in order to protect this particular whole apparatus, this particular radiation shield is going to be used. काय करतो आपण, रेडिएशन शिल्ड वापरतो. त्याच्यामुळे काय होतं, जे different रेडिएशन पासून काय होते, there may be a protection of this whole apparatus we are going to say, or we are going to think for this particular what we are going to do, apparatus, or we can say from human being. आपल्या नॉर्मल आता ह्युमन बिईंग जरी असला तरी आपल्याला काय होणार आहे, त्याच्यापासून प्रोटेक्शनच करावं लागणार आहे. का असं आहे का की रेडिएशन आपल्या बॉडीवर इन्सिड झाले तर चालतील, इट इज हार्मफुल. सो व्हॉट, इन ऑर्डर टू प्रोटेक्ट वी आर गोइंग टू यूज दिस पर्टिक्युलर रेडिएशन शील्ड. ओके, सो this is the particular typical structure of this particular nuclear reactor. See, whenever they will say that write short note on typical structure of this particular nuclear reactor, what you have to do, first of all you have to write the what is the exactly nuclear reactor, then you have to draw this particular diagram, and then you have to explain this all particular 6 part, which is nothing but the fuel, moderator, reflector, control rod, coolers, and a radiation sheet. Got it everyone? Everyone got it, whatever the part which is involved in this particular nuclear reactor?
Yes, sir.
कळलेलं आहे का? So now what you have to do, first of all, within a 5 minutes, what you have to do, you have to draw this particular nuclear reactor diagram. 5 मिनिटात ही न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर डायग्राम ड्रॉ करायची आहे, आणि त्याच्यानंतर त्याच्यामध्ये कुठले कुठले पार्ट इन्व्हॉल्व होते त्याच्या पुढे फक्त लिहून घ्या. कारण this particular nuclear reactor diagram that we have to draw into the sheet, within a 5 minutes just you have to draw this particular nuclear reactor diagram. Got it everyone? Okay, your time starts now. ड्रॉ केली का सगळ्यांनी? हा ड्रॉ केली का? Okay, so see, the what we have studied into the today's lecture is that nothing but the particular points which we have studied. I will revise it once again. We have studied the site selection criteria for this nuclear power plant. In this 4 major points are there: availability of water, then what we can say, disposal of water, distance from populated areas, and transportation facility. These 2 points are very important as far as this particular the site selection for the nuclear power plant is concerned. So which is the ideal choice for this site selection for the nuclear power plant? That the nuclear power station should be nearer to the Sierra River and away from the thickly populated areas. This is the site selection criteria that we have considered. And next, after that, the main important part we have seen the typical structure related to the nuclear reactor. The typical structure of this nuclear reactor consists of different parts: fuel, moderator, reflector, control rod, coolants, and the radiation shield. Okay. Okay. So fuel, which fuel we are using? Mostly we are using the fuel as nothing but the uranium. Okay. So moderator, reflector, control rod, coolants, and radiation shield. These are the different parts which is involved in the nuclear reactor. So what is the nuclear reactor? It is an apparatus where the nuclear reaction is going to be takes place. Okay. So these are the points that we studied into the today's lecture. Now into the tomorrow's lecture, what we are going to do? Now in our syllabus, we are having the different types of this nuclear reactor. Nuclear reactor type कोणते आहेत? That we are going to study in tomorrow's lecture. First is the AGR, that I will tell you. Next is the PWR, and third is the BWR. These are the different types of the nuclear reactor. I will tell you tomorrow in detail what is its short form, or what is its, what we can say, how its operation we are going to perform on this particular nuclear reactor. Okay. Nuclear reactor typical structure, it's a different part, and nuclear reactor type, it's a different part. Okay. सगळ्यांना आलंय का लक्षात? न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टरचे टाइप वेगळे आहेत आणि न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टरचे एक टिपिकल स्ट्रक्चर जर तुम्ही कन्सिडर केलं तर ते डिफरंट आहे. एव्हरीबडी गॉट दिस वन? Okay. So I think everybody has attended our test. सगळ्यांनी टेस्ट फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट केलेली आहे का? MCQ टेस्ट फर्स्ट everybody attended? If someone is remaining, कोण राहिलेला आहे का? टेस्ट अटेंड करायचं कोण राहिलेलं आहे का?
No, sir.
How was test? Rutuja, roll number 13. How was test? Have you given the test? Rutuja, your voice is not audible, Rutuja. I don't think so. You are listening or all the thing. Makardhwaj, roll number 27. Whether you have given test or every time absent you have not given test. नाव तर किती छान आहे, मकरध्वज, रोल नंबर 27.
हाँ सर, यस सर.
टेस्ट दिली का?
हाँ दिली ना सर.
ओके. Mahesh, roll number 38. Whether you have given test?
Yes sir.
Okay, good. Then I know that, but some students' name I have not seen. Aniket, roll number 32. Whether you have given test? Aniket ji आहेत का? Aniket ji, your voice is not audible.
Yes.
Okay, just a minute. Your CC has some message to me. Just a minute. I wait for a minute.